Indeed. And we can use this blowpipe, and we want to click on the window. This will knock out Tony, so we can steal the vouchers.
What? A dart?
A little longer. And...
What am I getting mad at anyway?
strike!
So we go into Tony's shop, and we'll take these vouchers.
Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay?
She should be like this more often.
And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
Now, from here we can do two things. I guess we should do the first, and that is make the rest of this coffee. Go and put the black powder in the grinder.
Black powder.
The chili pepper.
1 whole chili.
And the... Am I missing something? Stimulant. Duh.
Stimulant.
And we'll crank it. I like what he calls his coffee. It's an interesting name.
I'll call this blend Rufus Reckless, the Maiden Slayer. Or Savior. No, Slayer sounds much better.
Now, since we're here when we're doing this, we should use the... Wait. Oh, no, that's my bad. That's later. Now, we can move up to... go to the alley. And we're going to give the stuff to Lonzo. And he's going to go through this cutscene of making the espresso. But you have to take the coffee powder and put it into the coffee machine.
So, I have the powder already.
And we're going to take the energy-rich water and put it in there too.
Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core
This
structure.
fucking espresso machine has a nuclear core.
The nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
This guy's crazy.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we
Dead?
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely
different.
As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
Oh!
Ouch!
I like Alonzo's still in the same position.
I think this brew is gonna do the job.
Well, now that you have the cappuccino, or the espresso, use it on the parrot.
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer.
I think we're done here. So we can go back to the alley. And I think we want to go to the village hall next. Yeah, we'll go to Tony's shop first and do this. We're going to take the parrot. Now this isn't important right this second, but it will be soon enough.
Hey, Tony, I have a present for you.
Hello, hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. But this parrot is completely
Just
different.
random water
He's
buffaloes.
Smart, clean,
Because apparently everybody has one.
and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Oh, that's very funny, Tom. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, it's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out! Ugh. I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac.
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac, maniac.
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mine fumes again.
And once you get control, just go back into the shop and take the parrot back.
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying just so he could... Wait a second. Here
I
he
want to
is
know
again.
what he
Let's
was
talk
doing with the
later, okay?
bees that were
I don't
greased
want him
and
to
fat.
hang around here without supervision.
Oh, Tony.
Hi, Rufus. Thanks again for the bird.
Rufus is no good, Nick.
Such a smart animal.
So just take the parrot.
What are you
He's gonna
doing?
bitch.
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus, no hunting's bad.
Cheap lies.
So from here we're going to go to the village hall. Or town hall, my bad. And we're going to the assembly hall. And everybody is here.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no, her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried
Well, the
everything,
mayor
but
is
this
so
is
close.
Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus.
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Now, you need to put the funnel into her mouth and put the espresso in. But they stop you from doing so. So, to get this done, you have to go down here. And you remember that cardboard box with the no fire sign? Well, we're going to set a fire. Because apparently Rufus is a pyromaniac.
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind.
Oh, I'm guessing I actually have to go do this first. Okay. So we'll try to give her the espresso.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ah! I win.
Oh, crap.
Alright, so now that we've done that, we gotta go set fire to this cardboard box. Look on his face, it's like, fuck
What's
you,
that
Gizmo.
funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry. Your fire will be extinguished in no time.
Now notice when he leaves, there's a stethoscope now on that table. And also, since you're here, pick up the microphone. This will be important later. So take the stethoscope, and Gizmo is going to be down fighting the fire.
Finally. I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Took you all 20 seconds.
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
So you can't leave no matter what you click on. So you have to put the stethoscope on the mayor, and it's going to cause Gizmo to get into a very big argument with the mayor.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
So now that
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
Take
But I arrested you first.
the funnel.
So what?
put it
You're
in her
fired
mouth.
anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You
And take
can't
the
arrest me.
espresso
You're
and
fired.
put it down the funnel. Thank God they shut up.
Whew. Oh, what happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle doodle doodle. Huts?
No, it's Rufus.
I think so.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure.
What?
I don't remember.
You can give me any name you like, babe.
We'll just go with this. See what happens.
Heck, this is
Yeah.
totally
Okay.
useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Wonka swonka. Heckazonkas.
Bonkers, wonkers, fazonkers,
What did I
zonkers.
expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes, yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
You know, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
Maybe you are
He'll
safer down here.
reward you generously.
Oh, that,
Generous?
generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is
generous?
generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression
Generous.
Rufus, please, contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do that.
Can someone
Pop, pop, lollipop.
Peekaboo.
But
Bootam swajikosa loka shooty-pop.
the burden of
the hero.
Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Beforehand, let me turn something up for you, because it sucks. So I want the actual music down. But, okay. So from here, do we need another balloon with laughing gas? You know what? It doesn't hurt to have one just in case. I don't think you do. From here we want to go back to the town hall. Actually, since we're here, no, let's do it all at once. Let's not split it up. Now, we still have those vouchers, and we have to go back to the assembly hall. There's a couple things we have to pick up in there. First things first, you have to pick up the funnel, which I missed. Again, I missed the fucking funnel twice. And then we have to pick up this clock. It was like the best watch pickup ever.
Long fingers, silent steps. The perpetrator was Rufus. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So now we want to go back to where Lottie is. And from here, you take the clock, or the mayor's clock, and you put it in the opening hours. This will open up the post office for you.
I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think...
Yeah, right.
You didn't expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right?
Now, you go back into the post. You gotta go into the post office. It's not bad. But there's a robot. Now, you need to talk. You don't have to talk to him.
Hi.
Please state your business.
this way, for the figuring it out,